Scene cuts to a lady and a little girl who say they've found something very beautiful, something they might never find again. The lady says, "Maybe something bad is going to happen." Hearing this, the girl says, "If it keeps going like this, then maybe. So what should I do?" The lady replies, "You know what you have to do." The girl says she won't be able to keep it a secret for long. The lady says very lovingly, "It's okay, no problem." Meanwhile, Arthur is terrified seeing this demon, and without thinking, he attacks her. The demon flicks him away with just one finger and says, "Don't be afraid. I won't harm you. This demon's name is Sylvia." Arthur, still scared, tries to say something to Sylvia, but she ignores him and brings him some magical fruits to eat. As Arthur tries to get up and ask her something again, he winces in pain due to his injuries. Sylvia says, "Until you eat these fruits, I won't answer any of your questions." Arthur quickly eats the fruits and asks about his parents. Sylvia tells him she can't leave this place, but she can see far with her magic, and shows Arthur that his parents had set off on their journey just a few days ago after defeating the bandits. Hearing this, Arthur becomes emotional knowing his mom and dad are safe, and he tearfully thanks Sylvia for showing him. A few days pass, and because of the magical fruits, Arthur recovers quickly. He wants to go back to his parents soon, but he can't yet, because Sylvia had told him they are deep inside the Elshire forest where many dangerous magical beasts and bandits roam. But Sylvia can help him get out of the forest by creating a path through space. However, she needs some time for that. Arthur then picks up a stick and starts training. He thinks, Sylvia must have gotten those injuries while fighting someone, but she never told him anything about it. When he first saw Sylvia, he was really scared, but honestly, she's very kind-hearted. Then Arthur begins practicing with his mana core. Sylvia is surprised to see that at such a young age, Arthur is already able to control his mana core. Doing magic with her hands, Sylvia asks Arthur, "Can you do this?" Arthur is shocked to see Sylvia collecting mana while using magic at the same time. Normally, people can control only one thing at a time, either mana or magic. Sylvia explains that humans have a lot of misunderstandings about mana and magic, but magical beasts can collect mana while also using magic. Seeing Arthur's surprise, Sylvia asks, "Would you like to learn this?" Arthur says yes. Sylvia says, "But first, you have to answer one question. Once you learn this, you'll become very strong. So what will you do with this power?" Arthur coldly replies, "I will kill everyone who separated me from my family." Sylvia throws him away and says, "You failed. I won't teach you this." Arthur says, "What's wrong with that? People always kill their enemies." And thinks, "This is how I became a powerful king." Sylvia brings her finger close to Arthur and says, "This finger of mine can kill you or gently caress you with love. Tell me, what will you choose?" Arthur, scared, says he chooses love. Sylvia gently explains, "Hate and anger are two things that hollow a person out. Anger fades away, but hate remains. And I don't want the life I saved to be wasted in hate. And you do something in your life that makes you hate yourself later." Hearing this, Arthur remembers someone and thinks, "For a moment, it felt like Sylvia knew everything about me." Sylvia asks again, "Tell me, what will you do with this power?" After thinking deeply, Arthur says, "I'll protect the ones I care about." Sylvia really liked his answer. Outside, we see another demon like Sylvia who says, "You can't hide from me, Sylvia. Looks like you're there." Saying this, he flies away. In the next scene, we get a flashback of King Grey entering the Parliament. Seeing Grey, the head of Parliament, Marlin, starts praising him a lot. Grey thinks, "I'm just a king by name. The real power lies with the Parliament, which makes the nation's rules and regulations. To them, I'm nothing more than a killing machine." Marlin comes up to Grey and asks, "My lord, do you need anything?" But Grey silently walks away. We then see Grey's room, where everything is broken and messy. The scene shifts to the present. Arthur is trying to learn Sylvia's technique, but he's struggling to control both mana and magic at the same time. Arthur thinks, I shouldn't panic. I need to control mana and magic the same way I used to control Kai while fighting in my past life. After struggling for a while, he's finally able to use magic while controlling mana. Seeing this, Arthur feels very happy. Just then, Sylvia senses something and hides Arthur among the rocks, telling him via telepathy, "Don't come out." In front, we see the same demon who was looking for Sylvia. Sylvia asks, "How did you find me?" The other demon says, "He followed the scent of Sylvia's blood," and says, "I don't want to fight you, so come quietly with me." Sylvia refuses to go. Hearing that, the demon gets angry and attacks Sylvia. Arthur has no idea what's happening. The demon says, "You don't have much time left anyway, so just come with me." Hearing this, Sylvia transforms into her true form and unleashes a powerful attack on the demon. The demon blocking Sylvia's attack and says, "If you use this much power while still wounded, you'll die before your time." Sylvia says, she has no regrets. She has lived her life well. That demon also launches multiple mana balls at Sylvia, destroying the surroundings. Sylvia turns back to look at Arthur, and at that very moment, the demon hits her with a powerful attack. But before it can land, Sylvia freezes time and tells Arthur to come out. Arthur approaches Sylvia and asks, "Are you a dragon?" Sylvia says, "Yes. You humans call us that." She then creates a path in space and, handing Arthur an egg and a feather, tells him, "Always keep this feather covering the egg." She comes near Arthur and gives him some powers, making tattoo-like marks appear on his hands just like hers. Arthur's surprised and asks, "What is all this?" Sylvia says, "You'll find out when the time comes. And I'm sorry." Arthur innocently asks, "Why?" Sylvia says she could have sent Arthur out of the forest much earlier but didn't, because she enjoyed spending time with him. Hearing this, Arthur gets emotional and says while crying, "I had promised that I would protect everyone I care about, but I'm not even able to protect you." Sylvia says, "This is my fate and you can't change it." Arthur says Sylvia is just like his family. Sylvia jokes, "But you already have a mom." Arthur says, "Then you can be my grandma." Sylvia also gets a bit emotional hearing this. She says, "Now it's time to say goodbye," and sends Arthur on that path with the egg and feather. Arthur thinks, "No, I can't do this." He tries to come back, but Sylvia closes the path before he can. After Arthur is gone, Sylvia unfreezes time and the attack hits her directly. The demon comes closer to see if she's dead, but Sylvia blasts him with a powerful mana explosion, destroying the entire cave. We're shown the same lady and little girl again. The lady says, "I've done my part. Will you take it from here?" The girl says, "Yes, I'll take it. You can rest now." And I feel like this lady is none other than Sylvia herself. Meanwhile, Arthur hears Sylvia's voice saying, "You do remember our promise, don't you?" Arthur says, "Yes, but I'm feeling very sad." Sylvia says, "This world is full of hatred and evil, but you can change it. And I believe you will, because you were once a great king." Arthur is shocked to realize Sylvia really did know about his past life. Then Arthur is teleported to a forest. He's looking around when someone appears behind him.